Hi everybody, it's the Intuitive Healer, and today I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Libra. So let's go ahead and tune your energy, Libra. All right, for those of you stopping by for the very first time, welcome to the channel. And for those of you already part of the Intuitive Healer Tarot family, well, thank you so much for showing up. So happy to have you here today. All right, Libra. I think that some of you guys are in a place right now of really being guided. I feel like there's change around the horizon. And I feel like that's what's causing a lot of this uneasiness. So let's go ahead and open up a channel here so we can get some higher guidance. All right, Ascended Masters, Angels and Guides, those who have crossed over, please guide me the highest and best messages for the sign of Libra, please and thank you. I thank my angels for coming in and guiding and surrounding me and allowing me to tap into these messages via intuition. I appreciate all the abundance and prosperity. It's about to be received. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessed be, blessed be. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. All right, so we have a lot of cards that just popped out here. So the first one that came up here is Change Beckons. And so this card says the path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. So yes, I do believe that there is a lot of stuff that is happening. You do have our other intuition cards. So really receiving messages and guidance at this time and really trusting the vibes that's being put out to you. We do have this angel card that says, I choose to trust my intuition and my guidance. And then we have a validation card here as well. It says simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You can come to know truth by the way that it feels. So yes, I think you guys have gone through a little tricky moment recently where maybe you came to this place of awakening with somebody. Maybe you started receiving this more higher guidance and started allowing things to shift in your life because, we do have the inner power card. So really meditating, really going within, really listening to that inner voice within you. It says, by your own command, you brought yourself here at this moment in life. You have nothing to fear. So yeah, don't be scared, Libra. Yeah, change is hard, but you got a destiny happening here. This was destined to happen. This is no mistake. It says, one door closes, another door opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. So I think that's you going in and doing some inner work because we do have our heart healing card that comes up here. And it says, morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day stares. Let life embrace the healing heart. So there you go. Maybe a lot of you guys are doing some offerings for other people and that's helping you with your healing at this time. It says abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and set love and see love can come around. So there you go. Here we got again another validation of some divine guidance. Says, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. So, I was wondering why there were so many cards that came out here, but this is definitely a lot of information coming in saying, hey, you're being highly guided. You're trusting the path. You're trusting what's coming through. You might not understand what has happened, but you're trusting it anyways. So I just did a reading for Leos, and they are up in their intuition as well, Libra. So I think there's a lot of signs that are really being guided by that inner voice. It says, a note on love: seek different seasons and enter into the unknown when love is the focus, foundation, and goal. Blessed is the body, mind, and soul. So there you go. If some of you guys have seen some ravens or some black birds, well, there you go. Three-eyed raven at sunrise hits upon the dew. A messenger raven claws out to you. So, you know, maybe bringing some inner guidance and letting you know that you are moving through a place of passage. We do have the passage card. It says spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. Yeah, and some of you guys are in total divination. That's what this means when you're in intuition that way. All right, I'm going to just pull a couple more cards. I really want to see what the other cards have in store. Ooh, draw down the moon. We got some emotions coming in here, Libra. Says the forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild. Good night. So yeah, maybe you guys are doing a lot of stuff at night. Maybe you guys are being night owls here. Maybe, you know, allowing some of the stuff from the past to come up, or maybe a lost love to come up, and just reconciling those feelings within yourself and knowing that things happened for the best. I think that you are the hero of your story, because that's what the burning hero comes out and says. You are the creator of your story. It's okay that things happen the way they did. There's meaning for everything. You know, there's no mistakes in this life, Libra. And I think because of that, we need to, you know, with nothing, there's everything. You know, make some space there. Make some space, because you could very well be in a place of just wanting to simplify your life. Maybe you're done with chaos. Maybe you're done with emotions. I know a lot of you Libras really hold your emotions inside, but you guys got to let them out. Can't hold that stuff inside. You got to let people know things. Yeah, and you're in a place where you're seeking out heaven. Super bliss right now, whether that be with yourself or with someone else. You're definitely seeking out a very peaceful time for yourself and really going inward, really listening, maybe taking notes. Yeah, you're feeling Shakti right now. Yeah, it's that inner bliss that comes in and controls the space, right? Let's see what else popped out here. Let the feminine lead the way. So whether you're masculine or feminine, you know, we have both sides, our divine masculine, our divine feminine. And so right now, maybe just getting into those nurturing feelings. If you're a male watching this at this time, you know, there's some juicy nuggets in this reading, and it's not for everybody, but take the ones that you need and leave the rest for someone else. Look at this heart fire. So I think that there was possibly a fire sign that came in and ignited your fire. Maybe they were the major facilitators to your awakening and your own truth. Libra, I think that maybe they had to stir the pot and heat it up a little bit to burn whatever needed to burn out, because this person was highly gifted. We have our cosmic butterfly. They were really being led by spirit to coax you into a different direction, maybe to help you peel back some of the layers and find your true life purpose here. The blood dance. So we do have a twin flame situation here. You guys were marrying each other highly, and the blood dance is all about this being mad at each other and being happy at the same time with this person. I think there's great love here, Libra, but sometimes you just have to let things go, and hopefully they come and they fly back into your life. Spaces between the words really talks about this space of understanding, you know, what happened, what went on. Because I think that there was a lot of things that really needed to transpire with you, and maybe that person was part of you igniting that flame. I think there was great, great intimacy here. I think there's a lot of love that's still held within this situation. And, you know, I think you guys are just going off and doing your own thing. Maybe, you know, it needed to be that way. Maybe you guys needed to do some work. Maybe you had to separate. Yeah, look, she loves. So this person has a lot of great love for you, Libra, and you have a lot of great love for them. But that's okay. You know, sometimes we can't be with the ones we love at that time, and look at there's a sensual awakening. I think that maybe you're opening up to the possibilities of who you could be on a sexual sense, maybe being open to the possibility of, you know, being more sexually active, or being in a place of, you know, sensual awakening can also mean being in a spiritual place of celibacy, and awakening to your own sensual nature, which can also be our sensual awakening. Learning to be soft with yourself. Libra, you guys really, I think you badger you guys' self. I think that's really the truth here, is sometimes you beat yourself up harder than everybody else beats you up. If you're in a situation like that, because, you know, legacy of light, you know, there is some transformational stuff from the past. There's some past life stuff coming in here to really transform you. And that's what this higher guidance is. This is the very, you know, I say transformational. There's a lot of traditional, maybe ancient ways of thinking that are coming in and kind of sparking you a little bit. Yeah, woman of light. So I think that possibly some of you Libra males could have met somebody that was very spiritual and got you to that place where your vibration was higher and you could really, really understand who you are and what your path was. Or if it's you that is a woman, Libra, maybe you had a man that came in and, you know, he came in and brought some spirituality where you were really, really hungering for it. Whatever the case may be, like I said, not all of these readings are going to resonate with everyone, but take your little juicy nuggets, all right? Loving all that is. So this is you coming to a place where you love yourself more, Libra. This is you standing up for yourself. This is you being in a place of like, I love myself. I don't care what anybody says. Dealing with the behaviors, maybe dealing with things that people have said, and just taking it with a grain of salt. None of it matters, really. It's just lessons, right, Libra? Yeah, just lessons. Sometimes they're harsh lessons, and some of you Libras, oof, like I said, you guys are harsh judges on yourselves. It's really hard to sit back and watch that. I have some Libras in my life that I love very much, and you guys got to be nice to yourselves. Forgive yourself. Says nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Yeah, just let go of it. Doesn't matter what happened in the past. You know what? Things are supposed to go down the way that they were supposed to. We have no control over certain things. All we have to do is have control over ourselves and the changes that we are deciding to make. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. It says listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. It's about time that you start feeling into that space so that, you know, you can hear that guidance. Love is all around you. So people are probably coming in to support you at this time. If you're feeling low, they're coming in to say, hey, I do love you and I appreciate you, and, you know, we'll get through all of this. It says love is everywhere all the time. But you have to be in a place of truth and authenticity, Libra, in order to feel that love. Because then you start feeling that love for yourself. Look at this, considering your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Maybe some of you Libras are having a hard time around the word love. Maybe you've had some unrequited love, or you've had some major situations fall apart that really you thought, gosh, that really threw me for a loop. I thought that was the one. So have patience, because, you know, maybe that person's coming back, or maybe there's a new person that's going to stop in and ignite that flame within you. It says have patience. Love is patient and kind, always. Yeah, like I said, you know, some of you Libras are really sitting in this love energy this week and really having a hard time with it. And that's okay. You know what? Whatever. We got to work through things. Look, there was a romance. Yeah, I think you guys were just really up in the romantic part of the relationship, and maybe had to experience that to know that that was out there. says lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. And so I think that you're missing that person from the past and missing them, hoping that maybe that love will still be there. It says love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. And maybe that was the part where you had to learn that lesson, go through that beautiful relationship or that really heartbreaking relationship so you could learn to love yourself, Libra. Look at this. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And that is you caring about yourself, Libra. Just saying. I just have to throw that out there because I know some of you Libras are like, oh, look at this union of hearts. Okay, so for me, I feel like this is saying, you know, be patient. This love is going to come back in when the time is right. It says a love connection defies explanation. So if it's a beloved, a twin flame union, and you know that you love each other, but you've got some work to do, sometimes you'll come back around and it will come full circle. So I'm really, really optimistic for you Libras because, you know, unrequited love, it's hard, right? Oof. These cards keep popping out. Let's see what we got here. Look at this, more intuition card. It says, my life is truly guided. Of course it is. Look at this, being in flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. So yeah, you are listening highly here, Libra, and you're not letting anything stop you. You're just not. You're like, no, this is the way I'm going. Look at this. You're standing firm in your truth. It says, I am noble, brave, and strong. There you go. You're not letting anybody waver you at this time. And you have the courage to do this. It says, I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Yeah, I think you're just going to be like sad for a little bit. And then you're going to get to a point where you're like, I need happiness and I need to make that for myself. Look at this, looking deeper within yourself. It says deep within is a magnificent radiance. And there you go. It's you seeking yourself out, coming into your power, coming into your truth. You have awakening. Or you have awakened. It says, I step into my power boldly and confidently. Of course you do, Libra. Yeah. You guys are strong business people, good with your words, and, you know, who doesn't want to be loved by a Libra? But I think you are at a point where you're tired. You're tired of the mundane. You want something else. I think you're going to work really hard on yourself right now. So I think in the past there was too much trauma and you're like, I'm done with that nonsense. I just want peace and quiet. I just want a partner to be happy and peaceful with me. And I need that to come in now. So whatever the case may be here, something's happening. There was some kind of situation or experience around deceit. We do have the politics card here. So somebody was deceiving somebody. Not sure what the case was here, but somebody was lying to somebody. And I think maybe they had good intentions in the very beginning and decided they were going to hold on for a little bit. And maybe their intentions changed and they felt bad about the fact that things shifted. Who's to say? But the politics card really, really put that out there. Yeah, and I think that somebody mentally was having some anxiety over the situation. It was either you or your partner was just really anxious about the situation and saying, hey, look, you know, we've definitely turned a different table. Or maybe that person that you were dealing with, Libra, was kind of selfish with their life. Maybe they weren't waiting around for you to have a different experience with them. They bailed, and that made you crazy. So, yep, and there was some guilt. You know, somebody maybe had some bad behavior. Maybe they did or you did, but somebody did something wrong, because I think in this process there was a lot of guilt between the two of you. It's really sad, you know, because I think there was a lot of major times with this individual where it was very harmonious. Like you guys were like really in high alignment with each other. And I think that's where all the stress kind of came in and created this exhaustion major exhaustion around the situation. Maybe they were exhausted, you were exhausted. Maybe you guys didn't know how to come together. I mean, honestly, and look, everybody wanted to be alone, isolation. So maybe you went in and did some introspection and realized, wow, this individual's great, but this timing is horrible. Or vice versa, they could have been in a place in their life where maybe they thought they were ready for somebody like you and they ended up not being ready. So that's what the isolation card shows me. There was some awareness around the situation, high awareness. Everybody was very clear on what the circumstances were. But I think that somebody took some stuff personally, and I believe that, well, Libra, I'm kind of thinking that you guys were jealous around this person. Not sure what in direction you were jealous around this person, but I think that that was part of the deal breaker for that individual. Because they were being guided by source, and they were like, no, you're jealous, I gotta go. So I think that either they were jealous or you were jealous, one of the case, but somebody had to move on and go master their life. And whether that was the person that you were in a relationship with or not, somebody bailed. Somebody bailed. Ooh, look. Yeah, and I think they were mad about the fact that they had to leave the situation. Maybe they were moving in a different direction, yep, and they were traveling, or, you know, you could have been in a place where you wanted to travel. Whatever the case may be here, like I said, not all of these readings are going to relate completely. So you guys are in a place of completion. You're done for now. You know, I don't know if this is forever or not. Just kind of gonna see what happens in the next, you know, few years. Maybe things will happen, because this was a heavy past life relationship and you guys knew it. But you're both creative, and I think that now you guys are building your lives on your own, and you're starting to see that there are good things in life that you can create for yourself. You guys are looking past this illusion of this matrix and knowing that you both have work to do. And that's okay. You know, maybe you have work to do and they're not working, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. But everybody's starting to be more clearly, and they're looking beyond the illusion. And I think in that situation, everybody was very mature, very mature. And, you know, maybe you guys split up amicably, or, you know, maybe you just were like, agree to disagree and move on. Whatever the case may be, there was a lot of maturity between the two of you. There was a lot of courage to move out on your own and do your own lives. And I think that that's going to bring you both to a place of abundance. So if you want to get down into more of a personal reading, I am available at this time. All my information's down there in that description box below on how to do that. So thank you so much, Libra, for letting me do your reading. And please don't forget, before you leave, to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when my new videos do come up. And I am here to support you, Libra. I just want to give you guys a really big hug and thank you so much for your support and subscription. And know that good is coming. It's okay. You're just in a lull moment right now, Libra. Things are about to get better. I promise you. Namaste.